what I'm gonna do first, so
Uh-huh.
I sent over this transcript,
Right.
and then I asked Mark,
Uh-huh.
are there any questions that you wanted me to answer
Oh, I
that's
don't
not
care.
this list?
No, I don't want to know.
Okay. I'll remove
Because then I prepare mentally, and then it's not alive.
natural.
Yeah, and not as exciting.
Yeah. So, but I had to put down some questions because I'm trying to.
No, that's
This is.
good. No, it's your show. You better, in case in case you have
I'm
a
like, I don't want to
brain
forget
snap.
anything.
Yeah.
Yes. So, how this is going to work? So I can remove you. So I'm going to do that just so you'll see. Okay. So I'm going to do this intro piece
Okay.
without you on the, they call it a stage.
Uh,
And then, yeah. So then after I do this intro, you'll
uh-huh.
come onto the stage and then we'll just start chatting. And
Fine.
then at the end,
Uh-huh.
okay, so the end is the same thing. So whenever we get to the last question, I'm gonna remove you and say like
Okay.
how great of an interview it was, all those things. But then I'm gonna bring you back because
Okay.
we both have to stay online for
Video.
StreamYard to
Yeah,
cycle
right.
everything through.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Anything you
So
want. I'm fine.
I'm gonna start the recording and it should say that it's recording. Let me make sure. I don't see my clock though.
Oh, you want to use my watch or not?
No, because it says ready. Oh, haha. I pressed the button. So
I
now
got.
I'm gonna start. Oh, let me make sure I can see
Okay.
the top of my shirt. Okay. And we're gonna record in 4K. You want audio and video?
Oh, who does your nails?
Oh, me.
Really? Oh, they look great.
Thank you. Okay, so we are going to get started. 1 second. I'm gonna remove you and then bring you back.
Okay.
Stop searching on Google for free money. What if you can get access to free funding, whether you have a business, you have a nonprofit, or you just need extra money for rent, grocery, school, or other personal needs? Well, today I'm with the Matthew Lesko, so you can break down. Well, today I'm with the Matthew Lesko to break down real funding opportunities that you can apply for right now. He's been helping people find free money and government funding for over 40 years, from his TV infomercials in the 90s and 2000s to his best-selling books. Free money to change your life and free money to pay your bills. Classics that have inspired millions to tap into resources that they didn't even know about. And of course, you can't miss his legendary question mark suit, which has become a symbol to his mission to make learning about grants fun versus frustrating. Now, let's bring on Matthew Lesko. Hello, Matthew.
Hi,
How are
the Matthew Lesko.
the Matthew
My father's
Lesko?
also called Matthew Lesko. I was a junior,
Oh,
but
okay, Matthew Lesko Jr.
I've
First
never
and
been
foremost, I
called a
just
junior.
want
My father was Matt, and I
the
was Matthew, and that's the way we
yeah.
kept track of each other. But no,
Now, this is an amazing opportunity for both of our communities to be
yeah.
able to hear some advice from you. And first and foremost, I want to thank you for just taking time to spend with myself and our communities on my channel. I'm feeling more excited, but I digress. Now, you have been helping individuals get access to millions of free money and government funding for over 40 years.
Yeah, it's
What
absolutely
got you started in this industry?
failing at everything else. I mean, that's what most of us,
Okay,
and that's what I think we all have to realize that, no matter how good your plan is, it's not going to work out. Your
that is true.
ideas
I'm
and
here.
plans change as soon as you do something. So that's why, to me, if you want to do anything in life, you start doing it first instead of planning the hell out of it, because it's not going to be the right plan. And that's why I think you're wasting money when buying somebody else's plan. That worked for them.
That is true.
It's gonna be different for you. Yeah. And that's why
Yep,
the only key to planning, I think, and success is not spending money doing anything, because you have no idea how the hell things are going to work, no matter how much you think ahead about it. And then plus, what I'm trying to teach people is that you could get free help, free money, free everything. And that will keep you in the game longer than you're going out and borrowing money or whatever, wasting time getting, paying for help and stuff like that, when all that is free. And it's in every city in this country. It's all available for free, but it's not advertised. So people don't know about it, and the rich people do. I mean, right now, there's Washington D.C., where I am, is full of billionaires. Why? Because they know government is the best place to get money than anywhere else. I mean, look at Elon Musk. I mean, he gets an average of $8 million every day from the government. $8 million a
every
day,
day.
every bloody day. Every day, and
Just give me maybe one or
I
200,000.
know.
A few dollars.
And that's amazing to me. And people think it's only for them. No, it's not. It's for everybody. That's what I love about America. It's a democracy, sort of, or still, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's
the other,
really correct.
speaking of, my camera has an AI. Son of a bitch doesn't learn
Okay.
and trying to stand still. So,
Oh no, you're perfect.
oh, really good.
Actually, I can see you perfectly.
Oh,
I promise.
great. Well, the other
Yeah.
thing about Musk, he just got a salary raise to $1 trillion. I don't know if you saw in the paper today. He is
No, I did
now,
not.
his board of directors on Telsa is going to give him $1 trillion. Okay, Washington is also trying to get money to pay for SNAP benefits. This is,
Of course.
people for food. And so people haven't been paid yet for November because we don't have enough food. Now, his $1 trillion could pay to feed the 40 million people who get food for 10 years. 10 years. SNAP payments at
Wow.
2. I mean, it's crazy. That's why money in Washington, it's not thought of as money. It's just a game. It's too bad, because to most people, money is really important and really need it. And the people who don't need it are getting more. And the people who really need it don't know where to go.
And they're not getting any of it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to have to ask now, your legendary suits. What has inspired your style that has essentially made you the man in the question mark suit that can get people access to free money? What started this?
Greed.
Huh?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well,
Detail.
we're all greedy. We all have to support ourselves, And so starting out in a career, how are you going to feed yourself? What's your career going to be? And I spent, this was back in the 70s and during the Vietnam War, and the The draft was on, and I was getting out of college.
Okay.
If I graduated, barely graduated. I mean, I was a terrible student. And so I was either going to be drafted, but I said I didn't want to. I'm not a camper, and I didn't see myself in the jungles and stuff. So I joined the Navy,
Okay.
and that was terrific. I mean, it was. I could have done it in 6 months instead of 3 years. But the amount of responsibility they give young people is just phenomenal. I mean, I drove around billion-dollar ships in the South China Sea, and they taught me how to do that. Then I was a diplomatic courier in Northern Europe, and I got out of there, and then I was just a hustler trying to make a living. But it's important that you try. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I got an MBA in computers paid by the GI Bill, had a software company that failed, had another company that failed, and I was not having fun and I was failing. That's the best thing that happened to me. That's why failures are so important, because we have shit in our brains that we don't know why it's there, how it's there, whatever. So you got to get that out of there for you to get on to what you're really meant to do. So if some people are putting stuff in your brain, but that's not for you, you're trying it because you don't know what else to do. And it's all different for all of us. So you have to go through that failure part of trying things that other people tell you to do, and you don't know any better, so you do it. And then that's because then I had 2 failing businesses, I had no money, I wasn't having fun. I said, Jesus, this is terrible. Because what am I going to do? Just, for 30 years, not have money or fun, and maybe in retirement be happy? I said, that's crazy. No. Yeah.
That is crazy.
I know.
That we have to work all these years to finally enjoy something. And you can't climb stairs, I always say. I'm going to be able to not climb stairs when I can enjoy my money.
Right. So you do it now. Start having fun now. So that's where the suits came. This is me inside. I never had the courage to do it until I was failing. And then to me, it's, if you're having fun, then people have fun around you, And that's right. And if you don't throw a party for yourself, nobody else probably will.
That is true. That is so true.
So you throw your own party every day. I get dressed up every day like it's my party.
And everybody wants to join a party because it's always
exactly.
a good time.
I walk down the street, people want to hug me if they don't know me. It just makes people smile. So if I could just wear these suits that makes people smile, man, I don't have to worry. I mean, I feel very satisfied I could do that and make people's life just a little bit happier or something. Wow. I mean, that to me is a superpower. I mean, I think we're all here to help each other. I mean, that's what life is. You have to support yourself, but then I think it's to help other people somehow. And capitalism helps you get paid for doing that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. But of course, first, obviously, thank you for your service. And to the whole being like colorful thing. So when I was in law school, we were told, you have to wear a black suit, you got to wear a blue suit. And every time I went on interviews, I would have like a blue pinstripe. It'd be a light blue too, gray with blue pinstripe suits. And my classmates would say, why are you wearing that? You're not going to get a job. And I landed jobs at top firms. And I think it might have been because I'm not looking just like the next candidate, that they're seeing. So I definitely think you have to be true to yourself so you can have a little fun. And then you'll actually show up as well. But you have been helping people for decades get access to free money. Doing it on TV, you've done books, and now you've transitioned online to YouTube.
Yes.
What brought you to YouTube, and what do you think is the difference from doing your infomercials and your books? And back then, folks had to wait for the book versus now you're on YouTube giving folks access to funding opportunities.
Well, nobody bought books anymore. That's why I'm here.
Okay, smart.
I was doing reference books. Nobody buys reference books. Are you going to buy? And so that died, and it took me years and years to figure. I knew the information was important, but I didn't. It took me a long time to figure out how people would pay for it. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You may think something's great, but you got to be in the minds of other people how they're using it and what they're using it for and how they're comfortable paying for it. So, and I stumbled into this by accident. I just thought, well, not doing much, so maybe I'll start a newsletter. And because I was sort of a consultant in a way, or writing books. I wrote books because I'm a consultant. I charge thousands and thousands of dollars to rich people, but I don't want to help rich people anymore. I want to help people who really need the money. So I can't charge thousands of dollars. So I started a newsletter for $20, and that just took off. But it took off because I'm not answering the questions. We have like 15,000 members now. They answer each other's questions. So, I mean, so you have
that's amazing.
yeah, so you have a member that got the money, and they tell you how they did it instead of me. And I've been doing this 50 years. How they can relate to me, and I dress like a clown. So if you have somebody, that just got it, and they look like you, man, well, this stuff must be real. And that's what happened. And people want that now because we're not very social. I mean, we think we're social. We call it social media, but that's a misnomer in a way, but I don't know what's better. And because the connections, and it's human. We have robots. Now we're trying to get robots to do everything.
Oh my gosh.
Which is
I'm
crazy.
like, I can't even keep up with all the AI.
But I love it. For my work, it is wonderful. See, the problem with my work, there's 750,000 programs, to do anything. And there's thousands and thousands in every city. And so what people have no way, and you can't find any of this in Google, because Google will show you 200 million people that want to sell you something to solve your problem. I want to show you people want to give you money and help to solve your problem, not take your money to solve your problem.
No, and that's the thing, right? I mean, we're in such an industry now where all the gurus, LLC only, pay me, $1,000, guaranteed grants here, guaranteed free money. And folks are at such a vulnerable space where they give the money and then they don't get anything in return. And the guru is now in, a luxury car and $1 million house, right? Without
they're the millionaires.
People.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now,
what do you think is? No, go ahead.
Well, AI has changed that. It changed that because I felt I was a place I could show you where the money is. Now AI does it better than me. And what you need more now is, going through that process. The pitfall. Because nothing you don't press a button and fill out an application. It's more than that. But AI will show you where all the applications are. Did I show you this about Lesko Loves AI? Can you go online now?
Yes.
Okay, go LeskoLovesAI.com.
1 second, let me.
No hurry.
All right,
Lesko.
Go. You said love?
Loves, Loves.
Loves.com.
No, lovesai.com.
Oh, Loves AI.
AI.com/business. Okay. Now put in your city and state. You get there yet?
No, it is not coming up.
Okay, make sure you got an S in Loves. That's what I do a lot.
Let's go, LOVESAI.com/business. It has blocked it. Can use. It's blocked.
I wonder why.
Is there I don't know, because it's not. Is there an alternative way to get to it?
That's a good point. Let me see. Let's go. Try LeskoLovesAI.com/career with an S, careers.
Let me do it this way. Let's go Love AI.
You have another browser? Or that screws up everything.
I do have another browser, so that might be what it's in. So let's go loveai.com/business. Vincent, let's go love AI.com. I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out. And of course, this cut out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I see, okay.
Oh no, I was gonna, okay. Let's go loves AI.com. Let's see if I do it.
Slash.
Yeah,
Business,
it's saying
singular, yeah.
Yeah, it's showing it, but it's showing as blank.
Wow.
Let me see, because this part I don't know. Let's see, how can participant share screen and StreamYard? Yeah, so like who can present then share in the studio? Okay, so it's saying in StreamYard
Uh-huh,
at the bottom where it says
right.
present, if you click on that, you'll be able to share your screen.
And let's see, where is present? Leave studio.
It should be at the bottom.
Yeah, I see.
Don't do leave studio.
Okay, command or, oh, present, oh, I see, yes, okay.
Yes.
Slides and PDFs or what?
You can share your screen. It should let you do screen. Present,
Screen, yeah.
and then it says share screen.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I see, you want me to do it versus you?
Yeah, because it's not letting me pull it up. Are you able to pull it up?
Huh.
I'm like, maybe it's my laptop blocking stuff.
Yeah, my screen doesn't go up. Screen sharing, share screen.
Because I know, let me make sure I can get, what was the site that you gave me where people can put in their zip code?
That was it, that's, findhelp.org. F-I-N-D.
Let me see if that one helped.
Yeah.
Help.org. Okay, so that one will work.
It does, okay, so it's not that. Okay, it could be me. Okay, well, let's go on with that.
No, it could be because it said it wasn't gonna,
Yeah.
it said it blocked me from opening it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, I see yours. I see something.
Oh, I see.
Wait, where, hold on. Let's see what happens when I do this, because you're doing something and I see it. There it is.
Is that me?
Yeah, this is the screen that you're sharing.
Oh, I see. Let's see. Oh, where'd it go?
I think you hit leave. Technology.
Right.
The beauty of being able to, I'll be able to cut all this out so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, let's go. I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
But that's it. So
what I'm going to,
we'll get that after. I'll get that back up later if that's our problem. But yeah, I mean, we just got it up a week ago, so there may be a little, but we got 10,000 users already on it.
Yeah.
So that's wonderful. At least to me, it's the fast. But what we show you by just going that for free, you could get a listing of 100 websites in your city. So there's 100 organizations in your city, and it shows you what they have to start a business, free. Every website will be free. They're either giving you money or they give you one-on-one personal help to find money or to find legal help, or to get free stuff to start any kind of idea you have. And that's why, see, the economic development offices in every city, county, state are there, and nonprofit organizations. I mean, it's a network of literally thousands and thousands of people that give out free money and help to do this. And that's what, when I was working for Fortune 500 companies as a consultant, getting this stuff, I would just go to these offices and get all the information and get the money and for free and everything and sell it to my fat cat clients for as much as I could get. And it just frustrated me
I mean,
that,
that's the smartest thing.
it frustrates me that the average person doesn't know, the small person doesn't. I mean, people in large organizations, they just don't want to do anything. That's why if you want to find good customers or rich customers, because they don't want to do anything. They have money to pay for
Like, if I had the money,
it. Right.
I would pay people to do everything.
Exactly. Right.
Now, we weren't able to get to the website, but
Yeah.
I will leave a link in the description for you
Okay.
to go to that website and get access to all of the AI that Matthew has shared with us. Now, Matthew,
Uh-huh.
what is one of the large or number one, how you think of it, misconceptions that individuals have about finding free money, even if it's for personal needs or for a business?
A couple of things. One is you don't need uh, somebody fill out applications, a web.
Yeah.
I mean, not what do you call it? A grant writer. That's right. You don't
Yes,
need a grant
yes.
writer. For business or personal, you don't need it. And there's a way out chance you may, but you worry about that when you
Yeah.
find the application. The hardest thing about these things is finding the right application. And people want to go on the internet, on Google, and just give me the application, I'll fill it out and get the money. It doesn't work that way at all. And that's why, our community helps you through that process, because people can't get over you really have to use the phone. That's the only way you're going to get anything in this country anymore, because there's too much junk on the internet. You can't tell a good one from a bad one, and you're just going to waste your time. And because you're going to run into 99, 44, 100% of the people that you're going to contact are people that want to get your money. So to find the
Yes.
people who want to give you money are very selective. So when you do that search, you only want to go and contact people that are .gov, G-O-V, or .org, O-R-G, and they're nonprofits. They never ask you for money, and they're there
That
to
is
help
true,
you.
because they're getting money to give you money.
Exactly. And that's what I feel being human is all about. Humanity, or being human, is helping each
Yeah.
other. It's not trying to screw each other. And that's why I think capitalism, it's easy to cross that line in capitalism. You're screwing somebody, you're helping somebody.
Yeah.
And that's the, and anything done badly, gets in that danger zone. And I think that's why. And now we have a country now where nobody's making enough to live. I mean, and this has been happening over the last 40 or 50 years. And I think this past week, it maybe start to change. Because we all
Yeah.
believed in this capitalism, and that meant the owners had all the money. And that's why when you see all the data that's around now of who's getting what money, 90% of the workforce is not getting any money. And it's all going to the top 10%,
Yeah.
And so.
And that's the part that's unfortunate right now, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the inflation is going up, so cost of living is going up, and wages are not. So you're going into debt. Now, debt is worse. The debt. See, when people go into debt, what we're doing is giving more money to the rich people, because
That is true.
they're the ones that lend you money at outrageous interest rates. You're on a credit card, you're paying
Yes.
20, 30% interest, which is.
Yeah.
Somebody who has money, they'd rather make 20% from you than 5% in the bank, right?
Yes. That's how we end up with predatory lending, right?
Exactly.
It's just, yeah.
And you're doing that to try to stay afloat. And that just gets you worse, because you have that, then you have, you're paying $1,000 a month just on interest. Now, just think if you had another $1,000 a month to pay on living, but you don't. So you go
Yeah.
into debt more. And it is
It's
a
a spiral.
snake eating himself. And so you have to stop that. And that's why, to me, what you have to do for it is get free financial planning, that findhelp.org. You go to that website and you put in your zip code and you make appointments with those people. So you get off that merry-go-round you're on, and it's a monkey on your back. And I think it's unhealthy, because the worry and the
Yeah.
stress, it has to eat your insides up, and that makes you sick from the inside out. So you have to stop that, and you need help to that, because you don't understand. We have an octopus of systems that nobody really knows.
I know, and it's like you're
Yeah.
supposed to go here first, but then you
Right,
go to this place,
exactly.
they see to another place, and
Right,
no one wants to really take responsibility.
right,
Now, you all heard this. Stop searching Google.
right.
Now, Matthew, you have said that individuals are not finding legit grant
Right,
opportunities or free funding opportunities because they're looking in the wrong places.
yes.
Where should individuals look if they're not supposed to search on Google?
Well, a good place that we talked about another way is the findhelp.org is a good place.
Okay.
My
That should be
website that should be working, or just go on to anybody could use AI. You just sign up for.
Yeah.
I use ChatGPT, and just here's all you have to say. If you say, "Give me a listing of help from government offices and nonprofit organizations." They're the key words because they're the only people in our country that give out free money. So if you don't put
Yes.
in, if you say, "Oh, give me places who give me money to start a business," then you'll get, that's Google, But
Yeah,
if,
everybody can give you money,
Right,
but like you
exactly.
said, the interest and
and
all
but
the hoops that you have to jump.
but if you say government offices and nonprofit organizations, you'll get just the people who really give you money. Now, what you have to do then is start calling. The key to all this, you call the people, even if you're not eligible for them. You call them up, say that you're looking for help. That's all you have to do. You don't have to know how to talk to anybody or whatever. Say, "Hey, I want to start a business and need help. Can you help me?" And they'll say yes or no. Okay, if they say yes, then you keep going. If they say no, then the key is you ask them, "Where else do you think I should go?" Because now you have people, that's why our list gives you people that, these 100 people in your city only help people start businesses for free. That's all they do. So they're not only going, maybe if their program isn't good for you, they know other programs that may be, or if they're in a better position to know what programs are good for you than anybody else you'll ever know, because they study this stuff every day. They're in the business. It's like asking a real estate lawyer about real estate. You don't go to an
Right.
ambulance chaser. You wouldn't know. Right?
You'd be surprised sometimes lawyers,
Oh, yeah,
down on their
well,
luck, and they're like, "No, I'm gonna try this case."
Exactly.
Not a good idea.
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna try to share my screen to go to the Find Help one.
Yeah, good.
Let's see.
Well, you could put in
Please.
business there. I mean, that's a good place too for business. Let's do that where you live. Okay, put in your
Okay.
zip code.
Let's do this zip code.
Okay,
Oh, wait, where'd it go? Oh, what did I just do? Oh, there.
right. Okay, now up on the corner
So the
on
number
top.
program.
Yeah, that's the number of programs in your city. All kinds of programs. But
Alright.
go up in the little box on the top left and put in business there.
I have to verify I'm a human first.
I'll verify you.
Oh my goodness. Waiting for them. Okay.
Okay, how many? Look at that number on top up there. See that little number 1 through?
1 through 91. Is that
Yeah.
91 pages or
No,
91
the 91
items?
items. So there are
Okay.
91 organizations in your city
Wow.
that help people start or expand businesses. 91 organizations. See?
And I see all of them have their phone numbers listed
Exactly,
too.
all there. So all you have to do is start calling. And I would not get out of that. If someone doesn't help you, you go down to the next one and ask them. And again, see, a lot of people, they hate the government or whatever, and they forget about treating people nice. And
Yes.
if you get turned down and they'll on hold, and the last 3 calls are a pain in the ass, you start getting mean yourself. But see, you and your personality that's the power you have over these people. The people you're calling could help you for free for the next 2 weeks, because they're doing their job, or they can hang up on
Yeah.
you right after you say hello, and they're still doing their job. And so they get paid the same thing no matter
Not well.
what, right? So it is important to use. That's all you have to use is you have to use to help get as much as you can is you and your
Yeah.
personality. So you want to make it so that
But that,
they want to
but
stay
that you
with you.
just, like you, that's 91 opportunities though. If I
Absolutely.
had to make 91 phone calls
Absolutely.
and at the end of one of these calls, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
get the free money, I'm
Absolutely.
sitting on the phone.
Absolutely. But
Oh my
we're
gosh.
all lazy and selfish. So, oh God, I gotta make another call. I remember when, and if you
Yeah, I
haven't
know.
done something like this before, I remember in the beginning of because I had no internet, no, this is back in the 70s. And you had to call, you had
I
to
couldn't
cold
even
call people.
imagine.
And I would sit around and I had a one bedroom apartment somewhere and I'd think of everything I needed to do before I'd make a call. Oh, and I'd go to the refrigerator and look so, oh, then I think, oh, that oven looks dirty. I better clean that. It's about time I clean that
Yeah,
up. I mean, you look for anything.
avoiding it
Yeah,
at all
right.
costs.
Yeah. And it's not, this is your life.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think of things,
Hmm.
well, why am I so anxious about calling? What do they do? A hand's going to come over the receiver and kill me or something like
No,
that?
no.
You know,
But that's what happens though. So because I do
absolutely.
work with a nonprofit,
Uh,
and the thing is, if you don't spend down the dollars, you
right.
have to give the money back.
Exactly.
And we are struggling sometimes to find individuals to give the money to
Exactly.
because folks aren't signing up for stuff. They're not coming to because we'll do free community events where
Right.
then we would give them connections to free resources,
Right.
and folks just don't
I
show up.
know.
And I'm thinking, do you
Wow.
know how much money rental assistance programs,
Wow. I
free
know.
bus passes,
Right.
food,
Exactly.
like we would deliver food. So
Right.
essentially, the necessities
Right.
are waiting for you. You just have to pick
Absolutely.
up the phone.
And the whole world is that
Now,
way. You know, I think for
yeah,
anything, we just, our own world is so small that we can't
yeah,
imagine it, you know,
hmm,
but it is. I mean, and that's what's nice when you get a little bit of success, then that gives you the energy to keep going and find more. But boy, if you don't, you have to create your own
hmm,
luck. It's not going to happen to you.
yeah.
I mean, it may by accident, and they're the people I used to put in my infomercials. I only made one phone call, I got all
I
this
would
money.
love to see you put together an infomercial. I'm just thinking, oh, I just, and like you say, you Google, you go to AI, and then you throw it out here. That was more work back then
Yeah, oh
to
gosh,
do the
yeah.
books and find
Right.
information.
And it
So,
was more
I mean,
expensive.
kudos to you.
Man, now
Yeah,
that's why for
yeah,
$20 a month, I'm making more money now than ever on these products. Because
yeah,
it's just air.
yeah,
You know,
just from that.
you buy a
Yeah,
book from me, I had to take your orders, so I had to hire people to take the orders. You know, I had to warehouse the books, send the books out or whatever. So it cost me
hmm,
$25 just to process an order and send a book out. Now I
yeah,
charge $20 only. It's $20 a month, and we make so much
yeah.
money. We're giving away $50,000 to $70,000 every month.
I
Yeah.
know it's crazy,
Yeah.
and it will be a link in the description for you all to get
Right.
access to
Yeah.
his group, and
Yeah.
it is amazing.
Yeah.
It is definitely
Yeah.
amazing. Now, when you're thinking about winning grant applications, what's one thing that stands out, you think, from your 40 plus years of experience
Yeah.
in this
It's
industry?
finding the right person. You know, it's a
Okay.
people business. You know, it's
Yeah.
finding individuals and a relationship because then they know the system from the inside. Like in the Navy, it was the chiefs, you know, the sergeants. They ran the whole
Yeah.
military, not the
Yeah.
officers. Those people have been
Yeah.
there for 40 years doing this stuff. They
Yeah.
know how it works, yeah. And so it's the person that's giving out the money, and the closer you get to them to talk to see. And even if it means sending cookies to the office or whatever, you know,
Exactly.
that's the way you get things to happen. And but the main thing is perseverance. So how you,
Hmm.
you know, I think in the beginning of doing things, that's why I was always married. I never knew marriage took work.
Yeah.
And so I always was married, and I thought, because life will beat you up no matter what. If you're trying to do something
Yeah.
in life, you just have to be prepared to get beaten up because that's what life does to everybody, particularly if you're trying to do something. So,
Yeah.
and
Ebbs
that's
and
why I
flows.
think if I had somebody at home who thought I was great no matter what the hell happened, that was sort of nice.
Yeah.
So
A
surrounding
partner is
yourself
necessary.
with comfort, things, because if you want to like get money to do something, you're going to get beat up, and a lot of it's going to happen. And that's why I see in our community now, that's why I see, even though AI has eliminated a lot of the work that people relied on us for, now we could get into the more important part, which, okay, so now you have the sources, but now that's the real part. So this
Yeah.
community to help people through that process and what it takes, and to have other people doing it together and things like that is to get through this stuff.
And see, I agree. Just like you said, yes, relationships are number one.
Yeah.
But you mentioned earlier where you were talking about individuals' personality, and that's one of the things that I discuss on my channel a lot, which is it's the storytelling.
Yes.
It's personalizing yourself to
Right.
that grantor, because everyone's going to be saying the same thing. I want the
Exactly.
money. I need the money.
Exactly.
But now they need to see you as not just number 5,700 of these applications,
Right.
but this is Ebony.
Absolutely.
And because of her story, or because I've met her a few times in
Right.
the community, she is deserving of this funding.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes folks, when they're applying, they're not thinking about that
Exactly.
journey and the storytelling and putting their personality in the application. It's just the ask and answer to the questions. And you're going to have a lot of competition when it's free money.
Exactly.
Just thousands. Yeah.
I learned a bit about that too when I was selling books on television and stuff like that. People would buy my book and just seeing me for a few minutes on television. And they didn't go in a bookstore and look at the book or nothing.
Yeah.
It was just me and my story, for that.
People, like they say, people support people before they
Right,
support business.
exactly.
I can name my company anything,
Right.
but at the end of the day, they're supporting
Right.
Ebony,
Exactly.
right? Not whatever the title of her business
Right.
is. Now, and some of my viewers, they are not inside of the U.S. Do you have any advice for people looking for international grants or global funding opportunities that might not be in the U.S.?
Well, the only
What would you recommend that they do?
most of these programs are people here. But remember, if you live overseas, you could start a business here, and you could get help and money. And even if you're not here, you could say Ebony could be your source for running their business if they're in Netherlands or something like that, and they want to have a business here. So it's really located here, as long as your business has an address here, and
You'll be able to get some funding.
absolutely.
Now, because you have been giving folks
Yeah.
access for 40 plus years for free money, all the things, have you seen any unusual grants for hobbies or just something where you're
God.
they have a grant for that?
There's so much. In the beginning, I used to keep all of that. There were people in farm agriculture got money from the government to turn their farm into a golf course, or somebody was. That's right. Somebody get $10,000 to learn how to make bread out of human waste, to go on the spaceships to make pumpernickel, they called it.
But I did see this isn't a grant, but there is this program that pays people to ship their poop so they can test it for, I don't even know, it's some science stuff. But it's just why would,
I know.
but they pay folks a lot of money. So
Well, actually,
you're down on your luck.
Your pet, you go to your county cooperative extension service, and they'll give you for your pet to put poop in, and they'll analyze it, for free for your pet. I remember calling the county cooperative extension service to get rid of moles in my backyard. And actually, they got rid of a tree too. They found a program for me from the electric trunk. A tree was dying, and because it was near some wires, I got the tree taken down for free. My mother wanted. I went down. They lived when they were retired in Florida. I'd go visit a lot. And my mother would complain about my father, and I want to divorce him. I said, okay, I'll get you a lawyer. Yeah. So,
Find some money for that.
no, but I called the area office on aging, where they live, and they got a free lawyer. So
Yeah.
I called my mother back to say, well, yeah, you really want to
Yeah,
divorce my father?
wow.
That's fine.
Oh.
Here's how to get money. She yelled at me so much. I mean, then I found that what it taught me about what he said, she said. When men say something versus when women say something.
Yes,
They
it's
just blowing
definitely
steam.
different.
Yeah, right. Men, you tell me something.
Process a
That's
little
what she told me. Oh, if I had a lawyer, I'd sue that son of a bitch. Oh, I'll get you a lawyer.
Okay, I got you one. It's like, wait, no.
Right. So it
But
is. My
that is
kids got
something.
$10,000 to fight the tobacco industry when they were 10 years old.
Wow.
We live in an incredible country. All we hear is
Mhm.
the bad stuff, and that's too bad.
Yeah.
And we hear more about that now. And that's why now, with people with, don't have SNAP, okay, you go to Find Help again. Okay, can you do this?
Okay.
Because we can
Yes.
put this SNAP thing to bed. So SNAP is one program for food. Okay. But go there.
All right.
Okay, now back up. So it's back up again. Back up. So back up. Because if you go and search, and when it's in the middle of another search, back up. Okay, now put in food up in that search bar. How many you got there?
Oh, wow. 214.
Yeah, 214. 214.
And you know what?
Hmm.
Folks probably know about 3 or 4 of these.
Uh-huh.
Because I definitely would not have thought there were
I know,
214
exactly.
assistance programs
Right.
just for food.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow. That's
And there's
That's
42
wild.
million people out there not getting their snaps, and they don't know about this.
No, because they probably know about 1 or 2 food
Exactly,
pantries,
right.
or, if whoever
Right.
their case manager is,
Right.
and I don't know if they would still be working right now.
Exactly.
Well, no, that's state level, so yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just, and that's something too that you mentioned, and I think people should think about, is making sure they're looking at their local government
Yes.
for things.
Right.
Because I know in one community, they were giving out free roofs and HVAC systems, so
Oh,
their
yes.
homes could be more energy
Oh,
efficient, and they
absolutely.
just had to make,
Yeah.
a certain income level. But
Right.
imagine getting
Right.
access to that, and you just need to keep up with
Right.
wherever you are. So with St. Louis, we have so many different communities,
Exactly.
but it's money out there for
Yes.
sure.
It just takes work. It takes that
Wow.
research stuff.
Yeah.
So looks
Yeah,
like I'm
that's, but see,
gonna
that's
do
the
it.
thing.
Yeah.
If you're gonna tell me
Right.
money is at the end of the rainbow,
Right.
I was told 214
Exactly.
places to get something that's free,
Right.
right? And I think, like you said, it's knowing where to go, because yes, I can go in Google and type in food
Yeah.
pantries. It's not gonna give me 214. Like you said, the first is gonna be the sponsored folks.
Right.
So they paid to play, so that's where I'm gonna go
Right.
first. And then the folks that probably have a ton of surplus because they're not showing on page 1
Right.
is on probably page 100.
Right.
And
You
no
never
one
see-
goes that far
Exactly.
when you're doing your search.
Well, you run into people that want money from you for some reason or other. Because if you're
Yeah,
putting in
yeah.
something you need money, well, everybody has something to sell to people who need money.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be something that they're selling you to get access to
exactly
that money.
right. So
Which is
what you
something.
really need is a loan from us. That will solve your problems.
Yes, a loan at 50%
Right,
interest.
exactly. Yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy
Oh,
stuff.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now, what is one piece of advice that you would give to your younger self about chasing opportunities? Because I mean, you
Chasing,
made it,
chasing,
right?
chasing
You've been
women,
doing it.
you said?
Chasing
Oh,
opportunities.
you missed my
Your
little joke over there.
Yeah.
I said chasing women, or said,
Oh, stop chasing women.
no, I think what took me a long time to figure out and learn is that your heart is smarter than your brain. And we have to make more decisions based with our heart than with our brain. because that, I mean, you use your brain so you don't fall off a cliff and do really stupid things, but
Yeah.
particularly important stuff is all from the heart. That's why I stopped wearing question mark suits and get more into hearts, because if your
Mm.
heart is not in it, you won't
Yeah.
do it. You may have the right information, the right answers and everything, but if your heart's there, and it's the same personal relationship or professional. So for your
Mm.
career, I think you have to lead with your heart, because anything you do in life is a pain in the ass. That's what life is.
That it
It is a pain in the ass. So, and relationships are all a pain in the ass. So your heart has
Yeah.
to be in it to get through those bumps and turns and everything. Because if you're not, if it's not, then you'll give up. And the only thing for success is staying there. Look at all the
Yeah.
stupid people
Yeah.
that are running big things. They just stay
They're still there. They never leave.
right.
They never
And because
leave.
they don't want to, but if you always think there's something better somewhere else, then you won't figure it out. You know, and that's all it takes. You know.
Now, was there ever a time that you thought about quitting this journey of giving people access to free money and grants? And if so, what mindset did you have to keep you on this journey?
I haven't. Um, I can't think of anything else I could ever do. That's why
Oh,
I'll
that's
do it till I die. I don't work. This is a
Mhm.
mission, it's above work. I'm a MBA type and a capitalist, so I worry about money 24 hours a day, because I can't
Yeah.
do anything if I'm not viable. So that's very important. I worry about that all the time. But yes, because the older I get, I feel the most important thing in life is giving. And
Mhm.
because it's the most selfish thing you have. So the more you
Yeah.
give, the better you feel. And so anytime I have a chance to give, I see it as just the most selfish thing I could do for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Because
it feels good,
oh man,
being able to
that's
help
what I
others.
mean. And when people say, "Oh, you're so nice," no, I'm fucking selfish, man. That's the way I do it. Not for you. Don't be silly.
This makes me feel good inside.
Right,
You just get the
exactly.
benefit of how I'm feeling.
That's what I'm doing this for. And we live in a society that doesn't honor that much, so that's hard to do.
Mhm.
And people will tell you you're nuts or crazy or whatever, and they want to tell you how to live your life. And the older
Mhm.
I got, and maybe, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 years ago, I started, why does everyone have to tell you what to do with your life when they don't even know
Mhm.
what to do with their own life? None of us know what the hell to do.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
so
our first time.
exactly. And so it's very good. I'm going to steal that. If that's why, what gives anybody the audacity to tell somebody else what to do with their life when none of us really know
Mhm.
what to do with our own lives? So I feel
Mm.
love is helping someone else to do whatever they want to do in life. I mean, that's what your goal is, or your mission in life is not, to criticize what they're trying to do. I mean, unless it's really stupid or something like that. But it's not like, oh yeah, I think I'll go and shoot the Pope today or something.
Oh, no.
I
Yeah.
mean, but people think about this all the time. So if somebody decides they want to do something and you love them, to me, you have to help them do whatever that is. You can't understand. You can't live somebody else's life. Yeah,
Oh,
and that's what love is. It's easy to be critical, and we all do that, but that's not, we all need help. So if you're not helping that other person who's trying to get through this life just like you are and is struggling and has no idea what to do and comes up with a harebrained idea, I think your biggest responsibility in life is help them in any way you can.
mhm.
And because then they grow even if it doesn't happen. That's the only way you grow too, is getting rid of the stuff you thought you should have done. And so you're going to try it. And when it doesn't work, then you get onto something else. And that's the only way to get onto that something else, is to get through a lot of bullshit that's in our head we don't know why. And we have to
Yeah.
dig through
And
that.
when you were
Yeah.
Yeah, and get there. And so when you were talking earlier, I was like, that is the one thing that I tell folks. It's kind of like my own little saying that
Yeah.
if I'm lacking in anything and you love me, teach me, right?
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
Right.
Teach me where I am lacking,
Right.
right? But we have these relationships where it's always, sometimes it's overly
Ah,
judgy. And
all right.
if you're leading with love as
Yeah.
opposed to your ego,
Right.
things should be able to be easy, right? You're
Yeah.
gonna have challenges, but when you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I say that all the time
Yeah.
to people,
Yeah.
just help your fellow person
Exactly.
and
That's
what
what
they're
we're
trying
here
to do.
for. Yeah.
My final
Uh-huh.
question, what is one piece of advice that you would give to both of our communities that's watching this,
Uh-huh.
that's struggling, looking for grants, looking for free funding and opportunities, and also recognizing the fact that there are, I'm going to call them fake gurus that are
Right.
unfortunately scamming folks out of money
Right.
as well. What would you say to the community if they have no idea what to do in order to get access to this free money?
Well, find help. You talk to people that are
Yeah.
in those two groups, and you just don't spend money. I mean, it's too easy in our society because we know how to sell in this country better than I think any other country in the world. We spend more money on marketing, figuring out how to get other people's
Yeah.
money. So, and you can't, you're not, none of us are armed well enough to deal with this. I was just reading today about job scams. I mean, that went up from $90 billion to $500 billion in 2 years,
That's crazy.
of just job scams. And you're not armed. People know how. And now with the internet, I mean, before the internet, to try marketing, you had to test. Okay, what works? You test. The only way to do that was like direct mail or something like that, and they
Yeah.
took 5 months or something to get the data back. Now you could do it in 5 seconds or nanoseconds. To boil down why people buy and what they do and all that kind of stuff, to play on that. So you just can't get armed. That's why you just have to, it's like an alcoholic going into a bar just for a sandwich, honest. I'm just here for a sandwich.
Yeah, Wrong place.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
can't, you're no match for them. And I'm not, nobody is. It's too hard. So you just stick to the .gov, the .orgs, go to find help or anybody and start asking for help from people that are in those two categories. And they'll lead you the way. It's going to take some time. But
Yeah.
what did you do
Time and work.
Yeah. But again, look at, you probably spent a year or a day or a year, a week or months
Yeah.
and still doing nothing. So you just do something. That's the other thing. If you
Exactly.
don't wait for perfect, just do the best you could think of right now. And
Yeah.
I could do, start this or that as long as I had $100,000. No, get to these free
Just go.
consultants and figure out how to do it for free. You partner with somebody
Yeah.
else, or you do a service. All the most of the millionaires in this country now are immigrants that started with no money.
Yeah. They say still
Right.
on your way to success. That is the quickest way
Exactly.
to get there.
And starting your
Yeah.
own thing. I mean, the data now, and I've looked at a lot, is that it's either you have a high degree, a lawyer or a doctor or something like that to be a millionaire. You inherit it,
Yeah.
or you're real estate. That's another. But the biggest
Yeah.
thing is starting a business. And it's so easy now, like your business, it doesn't cost you any money, really. I mean, you didn't have
Yeah,
to,
no.
you just had to live.
Yeah.
So you deliver
Yeah.
pizzas while you're doing it. Yeah, and it is the way it has been. I mean, whether it's anything from Sears Roebuck to whoever you're thinking of now, they
Oh,
all
gosh,
start
Sears
like that.
Roebuck.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And America still has that. Well, look at this guy from India. I think his parents are from India, who's now the mayor of New York City.
I know, he's 34.
Right. That is just the most exciting
Yes,
thing.
it's amazing.
Yeah. And to think, and all he's worried about is people. Not about rich
Yeah.
people.
So that's like, he has a beautiful soul for
Oh,
sure.
man,
And
yeah.
of course, other folks are probably thinking, oh, you have to be older to do this,
I
because
know.
even, yeah, when I was in school, they kept telling us like you have to be like super old to be a judge or to be a mediator. Like all these
Right.
things they would
Yeah.
tell us that you got to work this many years. And now folks are judges in their early 30s. They're not
Exactly.
60, 70 becoming a judge,
Right.
right? I think you have to take the risk,
Right.
right? High risk, high reward, as they
Right.
say. And just like you just communicated, time's going to pass
Yeah.
by anyway. So you might as well do something with it,
Right.
even if it's trying and failing, because I've had a lot of businesses before I started YouTube. So it's definitely something that you should do.
Yeah. No, you just try. That's how
So,
you fail, you grow. The only way you grow is from failure.
yeah,
You don't learn anything from success, to me, because you don't stretch
that is,
yourself.
that's when you just like you wake up and you're successful, right?
Right.
Versus
That's boring.
you had to, yeah, I know you have to go on this journey. And now
Yeah.
I always feel like I have so much random knowledge because
Uh-huh.
of all the experiences that I wouldn't have had if
Right.
I just woke up rich. Which I mean, it would have been easy,
Yeah.
but
Right.
here we are. Here we are, you know,
Well,
still working.
it's
Just
listening to
working.
your heart. That's what keeps you, I think,
Yeah.
going. Okay, I'm not on the right, but you still listen. Listen to that little thing inside there. Will keep you on
Yeah.
the path, even though there's
Yes.
hurt and stumbles and
Mhm.
failures and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
you'll make it.
No, I think this is amazing. And of course, like I said earlier, I'm going to put the link to everything that we've discussed in the
Okay.
description. I, of course, want to thank you, Matthew, for taking time to talk, share your wealth of knowledge, reaching out to me because, like I told you when we first talked, I was overly excited. So this is an incredible opportunity for myself. That's my selfish moment. This is an opportunity for me, but then also for the community.
Yeah.
And I am hoping that we can connect again
Anytime.
in the
You
future.
just you have my phone number. Just text me. You need something
Mhm.
or whatever. And be happy.
Okay.
You're a nice, warm, wonderful person, and nice to be around. So
Thank you.
I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate it.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
authenticity and warmness to me, is
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it's we've all built up guards and stuff, and
Mhm.
it's taking that stuff down, because then uh, and being hurt. I remember my older boy said this. Some girl he really wanted to
Follow the
dump.
girl.
Right, exactly. Wanted to dump him. He was in college or something. He was telling me about it. And she said, well, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt you. And he said, yes, but I want to be hurt. I mean, he's a real sensitive guy. He's a wonderful man.
Aw.
And that's true, because you feel alive by experiencing the different emotions we have, and they're all,
Yeah.
it's like having a box of Crayolas, all those colors. That's
Yeah.
what I feel we all are, with all a bunch of colors inside.
That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, I'm going to combust. Like all these
Exactly,
energy.
yeah. So it's nice to feel them all, and the more authentic, and that's why what happened. I think we put up shields and stuff like that to protect some of that. But boy, that's an important part of life, is those things we're maybe trying to shield us from. So to be hurt,
From being hurt.
right,
Yeah.
and so the only way you can be hurt if you love hard.
Yes.
Eh,
And I definitely do. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, wait a minute. I do be trying to like, let me make sure.
Right, see, so then you won't be able to love hard if you worry about getting hurt.
Yeah.
And loving hard is wonderful. I mean, that's what and work, to me, I mean, why is it that we don't want to work hard, and we walk around with our partners with clipboards making sure we're even or something? You know what I mean?
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah,
Different that now. We just gotta just live
I know.
in
How do you,
relationship.
and really the joy in life is, I think, working as hard as possible. The joy in the life is
Yeah.
loving as hard as possible, not loving a little, not working
Yeah.
a little. I mean, otherwise my saying is, it's like playing basketball against a 5-year-old. So it's easy. Yeah, you're gonna win, but
You're gonna win, yeah.
but that's not life. That's not fun. That's not growth.
Yeah.
And to keep growing forever.
Yeah.
See
Beautiful.
See what you brought out of me. Thank you.
I know, and I
Yeah.
love it, and I know the community is gonna love the message for
Yeah.
sure. Because sometimes that's what we need to remember, that everybody's going through some type of struggle,
Yeah.
and we need to lead with love.
That's right.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah.
Wonderful. Give you a hug. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Wow. What an incredible interview.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it very much. It's good to talk from your heart. And I felt that from you. And
wow. What an incredible conversation. Make sure you all thank Matthew in the comments for sharing his wealth of knowledge with both of our communities. If this conversation opened your eyes to ways to find free money and free funding opportunities, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and of course, share it with someone who's been looking for money the hard way. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. The resources are out there. And after today's conversation, you know exactly where to find them. Links to the various sites mentioned will be in the description, but of course, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time to spend with us virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time. Okay, let me end the recording. And so now it has to spin and
I understand.
upload. So,
listen, may I ask you one?
yes.
What is your internet service? Do you know the name of it?
Spectrum.
Spectra?
Spectrum. SPECTRUM.
Because I ran into this once before. It was on a one that I was using, and it allowed me to go everywhere but on Let's Go.
Yeah, I think it's Spectrum
AI.
for sure, because I don't even have my phone next to me, but I'm pretty sure. Let me get my phone and see, because I'm pretty sure my phone probably will do.
Yeah, it probably would. I mean, if you use the, what do you call it? The internet on the phone. Yeah.
I just want to see, because we're going to be switching to AT&T. They're getting ready to build underneath. Okay. Because I think I wrote it down. Nope, I didn't. But let me write it down too. But it's Let's Go Love AI.com.
Right. /business.
Okay. Let's see. Let's Go Loves AI. Oh, I'm going to show you the thumbnail. We're going to change the picture because we just found something on the internet.
What'd you find?
Oh, yeah, it works.
Oh, it does? Okay, good. Yeah.
So it's Spectrum. So, no, I was so excited for this thumbnail. So I was working. I have a business strategist because she just knows all this stuff. So we'll do like a bunch of thumbnail sessions where sometimes I do them, sometimes she does them, but this one I'm like, she is a little bit better, but let me find it so then you can tell me too. So
I could what?
But I'm just like, don't worry about I said, don't worry about the picture, because Mark sent
and a lot of people
high quality one.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's see, present. But so this one is not high quality. That's why I'm like, don't worry about that. Share.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna update that picture though.
Anything you want is fine.
Okay. But I think it's gonna be good.
Good.
Because YouTube has the new collaboration thing now.
How do you like that?
I haven't used it yet, so this will be my first time using it
Oh,
since you and I are
are we
collaborating.
doing, is this a collaboration we're doing? Is this a YouTube collaboration?
Mhm.
Oh, really? But I thought
Mhm.
you're using, some other platform, not Zoom, but the other one, Bird Wow.
Oh, StreamYard.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube though. So with the YouTube collaboration, once you upload the video, you can say, is there someone else in the video? So then I would tag you to say that you're in the video.
I see. So then it goes up on my thing too,
Mhm.
or something?
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
yeah. So,
Okay, dear, I gotta
yeah,
go.
so if you do it the other way around,
Okay.
yeah, so now anyone you said show you?
Pardon me?
Did you
No.
say,
Um,
where is it on YouTube?
No, yeah, I just got an
Okay.
email recently about it. I said, yeah, I want to see that. So now I'll look into it then. Thank you.
Yeah. Because I think it's a good thing because if you're doing, so when I first started, I did interviews with other folks,
Right,
but now it's, they'll send the people to your page
right,
or vice versa,
right.
depending on, like, if it's my page,
Right.
obviously they would go to your page.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be amazing. And then I'll put my affiliate link, because it's working,
Good.
in the comments, and then I'm gonna do the second video, because I'm doing top 8 places, I think. It's gonna be a 2-part series of where to find grant funding.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm gonna put your platform in one of the part 1 or part
Right.
2
Wonderful.
videos. And see what happens.
Good.
We
Okay.
still got
Let me go.
39%. We're still
Oh,
uploading.
we got it. Are you still working on this? I mean, we have to wait.
Yeah, it has 39% to upload.
Okay,
So once it's uploaded, because it says ask everyone to stay in the studio until their recordings are uploaded or
okay,
continue
then I won't.
uploading.
Well, let me
Yeah.
change to go exercise, okay?
Okay, okay, I can do remove you, and then, but just don't leave the studio.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I keep forgetting, just don't leave the studio.
Okay,
but then
I'll just
hit
leave this
remove.
all by itself, okay?
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
See you later.
see ya,
Thank you.
thank you.